What's good, YouTube? Welcome back. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. This video was suggested about a year ago, and that is to record a song with your iPhone. Now, I'm not sure how well the quality is gonna turn out, but I felt like this would be a good video idea, so here we are. We're recording right now, as you guys can see. So we're gonna find an instrumental on YouTube. I'm gonna do a little freestyle using the iPhone, and then we're gonna mix it, and hopefully we can make it sound decent with the iPhone. So I got this 50 Cent type sounding beat. Shout out to Kaboo Beats. If you guys want to go check them out, I will leave a link down below. All right, so I'm going to listen to the instrumental through my computer on my headphones, and then we're going to record in the voice memos as we're doing right now. And then I'm going to email the voice memo to myself and then line it up with the instrumental. I be on a wave and I ain't never slow up. I be here to get it. I'm just want no, but I be on a wave and I ain't never. All right, I'm gonna restart this. I be on a wave and I ain't never slow up. Money on my mind, I just want more bucks. I ain't never stop, I can never slow up. Money on my yeah. I be on a wave and I can never slow up. Money on my mind, I just want more bucks. I don't got no time, I cannot hold up. I be on a wave, I cannot slow up. I cannot. That could be like a hook. Now we need a verse. Move, I be on the move. Put this in motion. Move, I be on the move. Feeling like a loot. No. Yeah. Move, get up out of the way. Feeling like I'm Luda. We out here every day. I can never switch and I can never sway. Money on my mind, no, I cannot behave. This is all I know. I just want more. I can never quit, no, I can never slow. I can never slow up. I can never slow up. We be on the way, no, we can never slow up. There we go. We got a verse. Now let's see how this sounds. All right, so now I got to email this to myself. We're going to drop the vocals inside of Adobe Audition, and hopefully we can make it sound pretty good. All right, decent. So now we're going to drag this into Adobe Audition. Hopefully it's not distorted. Ooh, that's kind of loud. All right, so we're going to turn all this down. All right, so this is our whole entire intro. So we can use that for when I edit this video. All right, so hopefully we can make this sound good. I be on a wave and I can never slow up. I be on a wave. I be on a wave and I can never slow up. Money on my mind, I just want. I be on a wave. I be on a wave and I can never slow up. Money on my mind, I just want more bucks. I don't got no time, I cannot hold up. I be on a wave, I cannot slow up. I cannot. Alright. Verse. Move, get up out the way. Alright. Move, get up out the way. Move, get up out the way. Move, get up out the way. I cannot slow up. I cannot move, get up out the way. Feeling like I'm Luda. We out here every day. I can never switch and I can never sway. Money on my mind, no, I cannot behave. This is all I know. We're gonna copy this and paste it over here. Bring the hook back in. We be on a way, no, we can never slow up. I be on a way. We be on a way, no, we can never. I be on a way. I just want more bucks. I don't got no time, I cannot hold up. I be on a wave, I cannot slow up. I cannot. All right, so since the hook part of the beat is a little bit different than it is over here, I'm gonna copy this part of the beat as well and paste it over here just for it all blends in. Never slow up. We be on a wave, no, we can never slow up. I be on a wave and I can never slow up. Money on my mind, I just want more bucks. All right, so we got our vocals lined up here. Now I'm gonna do some background vocals, some doubles, and some ad-libs just to kind of fill it out some more. So again, I'm just gonna listen back in the headphones, do my doubles on here, and send myself the vocals. I be on a wave and I can never slow up. Money on my mind, I just want more bucks. I don't got no time, I cannot hold up. I be on a wave, I can never slow up. Move, get up out of the way. Feeling like I'm Luda. We out here every day. I can never switch and I can never sway. Money on my mind. No. So I recorded my background vocals, sent them to myself, and I lined them up with the main vocals. Move, get up out of the way. Feeling like I'm Luda, we out here every day. I can never switch, and I can never sway. Money on my mind. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do here is line up our doubles so they fit nicely with our main vocals. And these little yellow lines that you guys see here, all I'm doing with that is fading my vocals in and out. This will help make everything clean and sharp and make sure there's no random noises that we don't want in our mix. So we got everything lined up. All right, now we gotta mix it. All right, so I went ahead and mixed the vocals. I was gonna record it, but it took a lot longer than I thought it would. So I'm just gonna go over the mix that I have and show you guys what I did. The program I am using is Adobe Audition, and majority of the plugins that I'm using are Adobe Audition effects. I have one Slate Digital plugin and I have one iZotope plugin. But besides that, I'm using all Adobe Audition stock effects. If you guys want some Adobe Audition presets, links are down below. So the first thing I did, which I do in all my sessions, is turn my beat down to minus 10.7. I usually go between minus 10 and minus 12. Today we are at minus 10.7. And to be honest, I probably could have went to 12 because the beat is really heavy on the low end. So that was a little bit hard to work with, but we did it. And by the way, this is my chorus and this is my verse. And these are my doubles and these are my ad-libs. I'll name it quick for you guys here. Now my hook and my verse are pretty much the exact same. I just have more reverb on the hook. Now my first effect is an EQ, Adobe Audition's 30 band EQ, which I love. I cut a little bit of the lows and I brought the highs up around 20K just to give it like an airy sound. I also brought those mids up around 2K just to add some brightness to the mix. Then we have a denoiser, which should have been first, but it is what it is. Now this is taking away any background noise. Say you guys have dogs barking in the background, there's someone mowing the lawn, you have loud people in your house upstairs. This plugin will help remove any of that background noise and any unwanted noise. And my vocals were recorded on a phone, so this is pretty helpful. Then we have another EQ, which I'm bringing up the highs around 4,000, 3,600, then more around 20K. Now, when I was mixing this, I was just trying everything to make this sound good. So as you guys can see on the side, we have 16 different plugins. It was really hard to try to make it sound good. So I just kept adding things and removing things and trying things. So we have a few EQs in this preset. Now you guys can copy this if you like, but I'm not sure how it's gonna sound on your vocals because it was recorded on a phone. So if you guys try adding this preset to a good microphone, it might sound bad. I don't know. Or it might just sound really good, who knows. But I had to try pretty hard to make this sound good. So there might be some weird things like 5 different EQs in here. Then we have a de-esser, help remove some of those S's. And I'm actually surprised how much of the de-esser I used. Then we have this mastering plugin. If you guys click this arrow, go down to special, you will see mastering. Again, more EQ. Brought the highs down, maybe because I already brought them up so much. And then I have this exciter. This is kind of like saturation. I'll show you guys what this sounds like. I actually really like this effect. It can really help your vocals to sound crispy.
When I can never slow up, money on my mind, I just want more bucks. I don't got no time, I cannot hold up.
But if you use too much of it, it will sound harsh and essy. So you gotta find a good medium. And you guys have different styles, like different filters you can use as well. There's retro, tape, tube. I like retro, it's my own opinion, but feel free to mess around. Then we have a compressor, which looks like I used a lot of as well, which I would not normally do. And then following that, we have 3 more compressors. Now right here, I am using our classic Softney. And yeah, that's it. That's it, the classic Softney. I didn't change anything. For this one, I'm pretty sure it's the classic Softney as well. But I changed the settings up a little bit. The attack and the release times I changed. So the first one really helps level the vocals, make everything even. This one is kind of shaping the vocals. So is the next one, our multi-band compressor. I like to go to pop master and then start tweaking from there. I like to use this to really help me get a crispy full vocal without sounding too harsh. Then we have our first plugin. All these effects I'm using are stock effects besides the Slate Digital and the iZotope.
Now Slate Digital, I pay $15 a month and they give you like 60 different plugins, and this is one of them. For some reason, these knobs just don't like to reset. These are not the settings that I'm using. The only thing I'm really using in this is the detail. Besides the detail, I'm not using nothing else. I turned off the compressor. If you keep this dither on, it's gonna give you a sss in the background, so turn that off. If you turn this up and turn this up, it's gonna give you like a distortion in your vocal, so you don't want to do that. You can turn it up a little bit, but don't turn it up too much. The low punch is good for mastering, but not for your vocals, so I usually just turn that down to 0. And the only thing I'm really using here is the detail. And this will help your vocals sound more articulate, so it helps the pronunciation of your words. It makes your words sound more punchy. And also Travis Scott likes to use this, so if that means anything to you. And then we have another EQ, more equalizers. Again, I was just trying my best and doing whatever to make this sound good. So I just cut some of the lows, brought the high mids down around 4, 3K, 5K. And then we brought those highs up a little bit as well, around 10 to 20K. Oh my God. Then we have another equalizer, holy crap. We cut the lows off. We brought the lows up a tiny bit right here, around 156 Hertz, 2 decibels. Then we brought our highs up around 7K. And then we brought those highs down around 18,000 Hertz. Use the low pass filter. And then we have Isotope Ozone 5 Exciter. This is almost the same thing as this mastering effect. They're both exciters. But I like to use this one because you can highlight the low parts of your vocals, the low end. So it can really add some crispiness to the low end of your vocals. As you guys can see, I didn't really do much or anything for the highs. Then we have a de-esser, another de-esser. I guess it was sounding a little bit too harsh, so we had to bring those S's down. Then we have our Studio Reverb by Adobe. Boom, 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 boom. Those are my settings. We don't really have too much reverb. When you guys are doing rap vocals, don't use too much reverb. And then we have a limiter just to seal everything off. This is stopping any vocals from peaking, making everything even. And then we have our echo. That is pretty much it. That's our mix. Now for the doubles, I have the same effects, except I took more of the low end out. This way it doesn't sound too muddy and your doubles fit in there nicely without really sounding like they're there. And same thing with our ad-libs. I cut more of the low end out. I also cut more of the top end out just to give it more of a radio effect, and I added more reverb. That is my mix for the iPhone Wrap. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, so now I can go ahead and show you guys the full song. Without further ado, I present you the iPhone Wrap.
I be on a wave and I can never slow up. Money on my mind, not just want more bucks. I don't got no time, I cannot hold up. I be on a wave, I cannot slow up. I cannot move, get up out the way. Feeling like I'm Luda, we out here every day. I can never switch and I can never sway. Money on my mind, no I cannot behave. This is all I know, I just want more. I can never quit, no I can never slow. I can never slow up, I can never slow up. We be on a wave, no we can never slow up. I be on a wave and I can never slow up. Money on my mind, I just want more bucks. I don't got no time, I cannot hold up. I be on a wave, I cannot slow up, I cannot.
And that is how you record a song on your iPhone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a pretty cool experiment. I know it's not the best mix in the world, but it's also recorded on a phone. I also have this little microphone, this mini little microphone right here. If enough of you guys want it, I might do a part 2 with this little guy. But that is pretty much it. If you guys made it this far, thank you. I appreciate it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed. And I'll see you guys soon, next week soon, with another video. Peace.